All right, lesson 7, last lesson in this unit. Combinations with a deck of cards. So some basics on cards. It has 52 cards in it, not counting the jokers. There's 4 suits, the spades, hearts, diamonds, clubs. There are 13 of each card. 52 divided by 4 is 13. Each suit has 13 cards. It goes ace, king, queen, jack, and then 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Spades and clubs are black suits, and hearts and diamonds are red suits. There are 26 black, 26 red, 4 types of each card, right? And queens and jacks, kings, queens, and jacks are face cards. There are 12 face cards in a deck, 3 in each suit. Okay, just some vocabulary. So if 5 cards are dealt from a deck of 52 cards, how many different 5-card hands are possible? Well, order doesn't matter. So we're just talking about choosing 52 cards, or sorry, out of 52 cards, choosing 5. So that's going to be 52 NCR 5 combination. And that will give us 2,598,960 different combinations of cards, also known as hands. How many different 5-card settings will be dealt having these certain situations? So 2 queens and 3 kings. Okay. So remember, there are 4 of each of these. Okay. So there's 4 queens and there's 4 kings. And we're talking about choosing 2 from the queens and 3 from the kings. And we multiply these, as we've learned previously. And that gives us 24. 3 spades and 2 hearts. Well, again, for the spades, there's 13 of those. And for the hearts, there's 13 of those. We're doing a combination. And we're choosing 3 of those and 2 of these. And again, we multiply. That's going to give us 22,308. 4 red and 1 black. Well, how many reds are there? There's 26. We're talking about red here. And we're talking about choosing 4. Then we have the black. Again, there's 26 black cards. Okay, and we're talking about choosing 1. If we get both those numbers to multiply, we get 388,700. How about exactly 3 clubs? Which means 2 that are not clubs. So, how many clubs are there? Okay, well, there's 13 clubs. And we're talking about choosing 3 of them. Now, here's the tricky part. Not clubs. How many cards are not clubs? Well, that's going to be 39. 13 times 3. Okay, we have 1 suit here. These are 3 suits. And we're talking about choosing the other 2 cards from those 39 cards. Again, get those and multiply. 211,926. What about 1 pair of jacks? As opposed to, that's 1 pair is 2 cards, 3 that are not jacks. That's supposed to be a J. Didn't happen. Okay. So, how many jacks are there? There's 4 jacks. Okay. And we're choosing 2. Now, how many cards are left in the deck? 48 cards. Those are non-jacks. Those are all the rest of the cards. And we're choosing 3. Again, we're going to find those and multiply. That leads to 103,776. All diamonds. Well, there's 13 diamonds, and we're going to choose 5 of them. That's going to be 1,287. All the same suit. Well, we just did that here for diamonds. Okay? So it's the same concept, but that's just one suit. So we need to do that 4 times. And that leads to 5,148 possible ways. And now we have at least 3 6s, which we learned about in the previous lesson, at least. Okay? So there are 4 6s, and we're choosing, we want at least 3 of them. You have to have a hand of 5, so if there's 3 of those, there's going to be 2 of the rest. And there's 48 cards after we take out these 4. So we're going to multiply those. Okay, so this is for 3 6s. Well, what about 4 6s? We're going to add that possibility. So again, there's 4 6s, and we're talking about getting 4 of them, which leads 1 card from the remaining 48. And that's all we do, because there's no such thing as 5 6s, because there's only 4 of each card in the deck. And that leads us to 4,560. So we find this number and this number, multiply them. This number and this number, multiply them, and then add them together. And that's it.